So this is a TikTok, and I don't really understand this trend. Maybe we can talk about it after I play it. But there's this, I don't know. There's this trend of women that are well past their prime, like into their 50s, 60s, or whatever.
The way that men hate on older women and try to use words like past their prime, it's always funny to me. Always. And it's not really a laughing matter because it is very abusive. Like the language is very abusive. But I just think it's funny when I look at the men. Like, look at this dude. He's bald. He's overweight. I don't know if he's overweight. He could not be. I don't know. The alpha dudes, they like to work out. He could be. I can't really tell. But he's bald and he's overweight. I mean, he's bald and, gray as all get out or whatever the case may be, which if he didn't say anything, I could respect and appreciate that about him. Like he's aging gracefully, right? But objectively, this woman who they are about to talk about, this woman in this picture with these shades on, you're going to see they look around the same age. She might even be older than this dude. She is significantly more attractive than he is, though. It's crazy. But he's calling her over the hill, or like, what are you talking about?
Making TikToks about why they disqualify men. So just check this out over here.
I've had to let Mr. Adelaide go. And here's why. During a conversation.
Look at this woman. Look at her. Look at her. Now, I'm not 50 years old, right? I'm 43. I'm close, but I'm not 53. I'm not 50 years old, right? As a 43-year-old man, no, I'm close enough. This woman is more attractive than 99% of 50-year-old men. Like, I'm just talking about physically. Like the male version of her is like the most attractive man. You know what I'm saying? Like the most attractive 50-year-old man, right? How is she? I'm just trying to understand this. And I'm sorry, I need to stop playing dumb. I know what it is, right? So basically, these types of dudes are the men that believe that if a woman is that they attach age to beauty, right? So they think that women who are over the age of 25 are, they hit the wall, and then they think that men age, we get more attractive with age, right? Which I disagree with it. Like I disagree with both, obviously. Now, the older I get, when I was 25, I didn't really find 50-year-old women attractive. That doesn't mean that I couldn't see a 50-year-old woman and be like, she is attractive. But I'm saying I wouldn't be attracted to a 50-year-old when I was 25 years old, when I was 30 years old, right? Just like now at 43, I'm not attracted to a 20-year-old or a 25-year-old, and in most cases, not even a 30-year-old. But whatever, though, right? Like the older I get, the older or the more attractive or the more attracted I become to women around my age within a decade, give or take. Let's say, right, on either end, I'm saying, right, going up or down, right? So you can go up to the 50s, but now that's because I can name women that are in their 60s and probably close to 70 that I think are extremely attractive. Angela Bassett, I don't know how she did it, but she got more attractive the older she got. Don't say never, but that's crazy. That I think she became her most attractive in her 60s. I was like, damn, that's wild. Now, these types of men would disagree. I don't equate age to beauty. I don't. Because it's finding your style, it's finding the diet, it's finding the workout, and whatever this, finding your peace, because that makes you more attractive. There's tons of things that make you more attractive physically, I'm saying, right? Angela Bassett, example, she put it all together, right? Now, all this is, though, is a smear campaign against older women as a way to, again, to convince older women like this older woman who is extremely attractive to settle for fat, aging, old, bald men like him. That's all it is.
With Mr. Adelaide, he complimented me by saying, you look fit, you look like you work out. But then he hit me with, how much do you weigh? And it didn't sit well with me. And I challenged him a little bit on that question. I said, what do you mean? How much do I weigh? And we went through a whole bunch of numbers and, look, I told him what I weigh because I mean, it is what it is. But I didn't like the question. And I don't think weight is a conversation that you need to have with someone who you've never met. And I think that down the track, there's going to be a little bit of coercive control on this. Asking what my weight is, which is a controlling thing. Now, one of the followers has commented saying it's not a vanity thing. He's not asking you about a vanity thing. He's asking you with the subtext of it being a controlling kind of personality. When I asked him what his top 5 qualities were when he's looking for a partner, he said appearance, chemistry, banter, sexual chemistry he listed twice. And I'm like, come on, Mr. Adelaide, get deeper. Tell me loyalty. Tell me support. Tell me inspiration. Tell me something that's not just visual. So I sent him a text last night. I don't feel like we're engaging properly and I'm kind of bowing out. And I wish you all the best with your search. He hasn't responded yet. But the more I've thought about it, the more I think, no, that's not for me. I want someone to adore me for who I am. I want to adore them for who they are. He'd actually questioned my coffee order. He said, do you have full fat milk in your latte? I said, well, I have a macchiato, which has no milk. And he said, oh, good.
I'm dying to know. Can you post a picture of Mr. Adelaide? We got to see what this man looks like at this point, because what the hell?
There's no calories. And I was like, ooh, okay. Life's about balance, but I don't want pressure from someone monitoring my food intake. So bye, Mr. Adelaide.
So
nothing's wrong with anything she said. Nothing's wrong with anything she said. And what she is doing is there are some people, women in this case, that won't pick up on that language, on that verbiage. They might not even know that it could be, it's coercive in nature. They might not pick up on that. And so she's warning them without warning. She's not telling them, I'm warning you. She's just saying like, hey, this is what I be clocking. Just putting it out there. Do with it what you will. Nothing's wrong with that. Why is it a problem when a woman tells us why she doesn't want to be with a certain type of man or a man, but it's okay for men like them to be? I bet you anything, both of these dudes got tons of videos with titles something like this: why men are choosing to stay away, choosing to leave women alone, why men are turning away from women, why are men going their own way. I know it. That's their shtick. These are their, right? That's what they do. What's wrong with this woman getting on the internet and giving an anecdotal experience about how a man that she was talking to was trying to basically set her up for a relationship of abuse? Questioning her about her weight, talking about the food she eats and stuff like that. Oh yeah, no, red flags abound. And then y'all turn around and get mad and blame women for choosing better or choosing the bear or choosing whatever when they dispatch these types of men. Now you want to shame them for dispatching these types of men. You tell women to choose better, they choose better, and then you get online and go, I can't believe you guys are choosing better.
So Adelaide's in Australia, for those of you that don't know. You ever been asked about what your height is?
Yes, many times.
They always do this. It's always the false equivalency. Height and weight are different things. You can control your weight, right? To some extent, unless you got a medical condition. You can't control your height. Height is similar to weight, but not the same. Height is genetic. Height is it's pretty much genetic for the most part, right? Not to say it's always like that. I'm taller than both of my parents by several inches, but height is generally genetic, right? A woman questioning a man about how tall he is one time is not the same as a man questioning a woman about her weight and then constantly commenting on the things that she is doing, like how much food she eats, what type of food she eats, or how much she works out or doesn't work out. Those are completely different things. A woman simply asking, how tall are you? Oh, I'm 6'1". Oh, I'm 5'10". Oh, I'm 6'4". Totally different. How much do you weigh? Let's say you answer the question. Oh, I'm 145 pounds. Oh, okay. How tall are you? I'm 5'6". Okay, cool. Let's say you leave it at that. Let's say, you answered the question. And then imagine that person, you guys going out to dinner and you're ordering, you're getting ready to order. And then the man goes, when it's time for the woman to place her order, the man goes, she'll have a salad. Excuse me? I came here for the surf and turf. I came here for the crab boil. Like, what you no, ignore him. I'm gonna have the crab boil. Yes, absolutely. And I want a glass of wine. You know what I mean? Like, stop. Those are two completely different things. One of them does not lead to any type of controlling. How is she going to control you depending on your height? What is she going to say that could be controlling when it comes to your height?
It's like one of the first questions I usually ask is like, well, how tall are you? Yeah. Why is it okay for women to say, well, how tall are you, when men can't say, well, how much do you weigh?
I mean, I guess these two hadn't met before. This sounds like this is a dating app conversation. This guy also messed up. Like, you don't ever answer questions seriously when you're dealing with women. Like, oh, what are your top 5? I'd be like, shutting up, making a sandwich, doing stuff, crab walking naked backwards into the room. Like, just, she's not looking for you to answer seriously, man. Like, if you do that stuff, you're falling into the trap. You're failing a shit test.
Wait, but that's the complete opposite. Okay. This is a thing in real time, right? Hold on. In real time, the woman literally just got done saying, I dropped him because he didn't answer the question with enough introspection and depth. I was looking for a more I don't know what the word is. I won't say genuine, but a deeper response, right? I wanted to make a deeper connection. Like, that's what she was asking for. She wanted it to be a deeper conversation. Instead, it was surface levels, how she looks, how she cooks, clean, whatever. That is what the man did. The man did not go deep. That wasn't serious. You see what I'm saying? He was honest. I would say he was honest, but it wasn't deep at all. So this dude is saying you lied to them. He's literally telling men to lie, which is like a PUA, trick, right? A pickup artist trick, right? But the woman is literally in real time telling you, I dropped him because of that. So who are you going to listen to? Who are you going to listen to what I'm saying, man? You have a man telling you, no, do this. And then you have a woman, she's not responding to what this man is saying at all. She is just telling her story. They stitch her video. Let's keep all of that in order. In her video, she says straight up, I left this guy because of this behavior. And then the men are saying, men, no, you're supposed to actually do that behavior. That's what women want. Like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And this is why men continue to keep other men single and to keep other men miserable. And this is how the patriarchy harms men. You have men lying to other men, which will, and we know that men, if they're going to listen to anybody, it is going to be another man. Skip the fact that the woman literally just told you she left this man for doing the thing that he's saying that men should do. Put that shit to the side. The men, y'all are going to go, yeah, I know, he's right. He's right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know why on earth a 50 plus, potentially 60-year-old woman, the hubris and the look at me that the average woman has is ridiculous. It's like, who are you? Why should anybody care that you're getting on this and you're talking about how you're disqualifying a guy? Like,
why is that triggering to you? You care. You're making a whole video about it. You care. Why is that triggering to you?
I've maintained many times on this show, I'm just a normal, regular ass dude. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm a tiny, tiny microcosm in a microscopic speck in the microscopic corner of the internet. Like, I'm just a regular nobody. But these women, man, they all think they're own movie stars.
Wait, so when she tells her own story, she thinks she's a movie star. When you get on the internet and think you're a fucking guru, you're just some like, where's the fake humility coming from? I'm not understanding. She just told a story. That's all she did. She didn't even say, hey, ladies, listen up. She didn't do none of that shit. She just told her story. That's it. Doesn't seem like she's centering her. Doesn't think she's, whatever about the cosmos or the fuck he's trying to say. She just told her story. This dude, his whole platform is him trying to coach men. They write books and other silly things like that. Well, books aren't silly, but his books are silly, I'm sure.
In their own main character of their life, which is a Hollywood movie, and they're performing for some phantom audience that is out there. But you know, you get the Simps and all that stuff, so I guess there is somebody, but whatever. I don't know what else to say, because I said something earlier today. Like I tweeted something, I responded to something you tweeted to, because there seems to be a lot
here. Why don't I put it up?
Yeah, bring that up.
Right, this is a gal with. I'm going to kill the music because it's going to copyright strike us, but it's just, you know, her dancing to the caption, "Nobody will want you," with 4 baby daddies. And then she's doing a little moonwalk dance to it saying, you know, my new guy basically did a custom bathroom for me. And it's like, this is why, like, you're never going to win. You know, you made a good point when you sort of respond to that. It's like guys saying, you know, I got her, sort of thing. It's like, there's always a dork out there that's going to give her the attention, that's going to give her what they want, which
Wait, so you guys are contradicting yourselves. You are the same men that say nobody will want you if you got four babies and, you know, you got a baby daddy or 2 baby daddies, right? And then you just said, well, some dork out there, meaning somebody, replace dork with just man or person, right? Somebody is out there. You know, there's always somebody out there that's gonna do for them or pick them up or be with them or whatever. Then stop saying that nobody wants them then. That's what she's saying. You can call him a dork. That makes you feel better, whatever. But she's saying literally, I got mine. You guys, men like you, get on the internet and say nobody wants you, right? So you guys are trying to convince women that have children or whatever you're trying to do. You're trying to convince them that nobody wants them. This woman is living proof. She's saying, oh, don't let them lie to you, ladies. And you guys are mad about that?
Which is why they're making, you know, videos and stuff like this. Like, haha, I gotcha.
What?
Yeah, they will find somebody. Somebody will snatch them up. Like, guys waste so much time. Like, every guy that comes into the ladies' night comments is like, enjoy your boxed wine and your cats. You're going to die alone. No man's going to take you seriously. Like, no, sorry. They're going to. They will be fine. They'll probably get married. They'll probably have kids. Your amount of, well, she's probably not going to be happy. It's like, but dude, in what way is any of you spending time or energy on that good for your life? It's a complete colossal waste of time. And I think it's because there's a lot of guys out there that are still in the rage phase and they want to see women fail. They don't want to see them win. And it's like, dude, like they're going to win whether you want them to or not. Maybe some won't, but most of them are. Most of them are going to get married. Most of them are going to have kids. Like, it shouldn't be any of your concern. Now, on the flip side, if I'm this woman's husband and I see her post something like this, like, she's basically like all I can see during that video she's dancing on a guy's grave who's still alive. She's dancing on her husband's grave, basically saying, you took me. I'm self-admitting I'm a low quality chick with
no. So she, what?
4 kids from 4 different men. And not only did you take me, you built me a custom bathroom that I can dance in and make fun of people on the internet, using basically you as a trophy, saying, ha ha, internet, I was able to trick this man into building.
How was she able to trick? Where was the trick? What? Where's the trick at? Did he not know that she had 4 babies and 4 baby daddies or whatever? Did he not know that? Like, what? Where did the trick? Tell me when the trick comes in. Let me know. She's not, and the people she's laughing at are men like you. Exactly what I thought. You guys just said that. You guys are talking about the rage phase. Dude, to be red-pilled is to constantly be enraged. You just learn how to mask it. That's the only difference. You just mask it better. You're always enraged. You're always pissed off. That's why you guys make this content. That's why you guys get upset. And you try to fake like you're not upset. Who cares about this lady? If you don't care, why would you put her video up there? I don't get it. If you don't care, why'd you put her video up there? That's nuts.
Building this for me, and I have 4 other men that I've had kids with before him. But again, the reason that that guy's with her is because he doesn't know how to set boundaries. He probably didn't take offense to it. He probably was the one filming, or he probably laughed at it. He said, ha ha ha, yeah, you tell those internet men, honey. Like, I'm so glad that I get to deal with Chad, Tyrone, and Chad, and your other kids that aren't mine. But they're going to be fine. That's the reality of it. Like, kill the revenge fantasy. Stop trying to get back at women by projecting that you want them to fail or be lonely in life, because the vast majority of them won't be.
All right.
I almost agree with that until he said that weird shit at the end. Yeah, stop being mad at women and telling them that they're not going to win in life and yada, 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 because you want to see them fail because they're not choosing you. I agree with that part, but the rest of the shit you're saying, absolutely the fuck not. Chad, Tyrone, and Chad. They all be so bitter. You are the person you are saying don't be. You are bitter. You're bitter. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay to admit it. You're bitter. You're bitter. You're mad. And every single woman, and that's why the women post the videos, because every single time you guys lie, a fairy loses its wings. So then they come back and then they revive it by posting a video dancing on your proverbial graves. Not her husband's, yours. The men like you. That's whose grave she's dancing on. Like, how did you miss the whole point? Or you probably intentionally missed it.